Ho! It is Thursday, my dudes. Welcome to the flow. We're straight chilling here tonight, this beautiful Thursday night. 24th day of 2019. I've been digging it so far, folks. We're playing through the Lush Lo-Fi Spotify playlist. All right.
When I die, fuck it, I wanna go to hell. Cause I'm a piece of shit, it ain't hard to fucking tell.
What's up, Bridger? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you, brother. Folks, we got Falling by Mora coming up. Keep it chill. Folks, I was reading or watching a video about AI today. I came across an Instagram that is 100% an AI model. 1.5 million followers. Absolutely insane. We're living in a very interesting time, folks. We got Suns Out this Thursday night. That'd be really a cool idea, Bridger. Making an entire episode in 360. Someone could strap on a pair of goggles and it'd be like they're standing with me. Yeah, it'd be interesting. 360 animation specifically takes quite a lot of time. So hopefully once we kind of nail down the format of the deep dive Disrupt videos, we'll maybe expand into 360. I think that'd be cool. Folks, we got Our Little Pond by a great lo-fi artist called Monday. Yeah, Jose will hang around the chat from time to time. I don't see him online on Discord though, so he might be chilling for the night. Do you ever have that thing where you're typing out an email or a message, and you go back and you read it over, and then you start editing yourself? I'm doing that right now. I'm in the email edit pit this Thursday night, folks. We got leaving. I've been finding recently, whenever I wake up in the morning, I immediately turn on the lo-fi playlist. It almost like sets the mood for my day. It's almost like having a coffee shop or a calm vibe right in your pocket. It's kind of nice, folks. We got CMND by Dust Collective. CMD Collective bringing those fresh vibes this Thursday night. I can't believe it's already the 24th day, 2019. It's funny, I've been trying to stay mindful of my resolutions. My resolution at the beginning of the month was to stay in the present, not get caught up in the past, not get caught up in the future. And I've been digging it. It's been nice. Folks, we got Her Wandering Gaze. What's up, Kodiak? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, it depends on the mood of the night, the mood of whatever genre I'm in. Lately, I've been on the lo-fi streak. And as they say, respect the streak. But I would like to branch out to maybe other genres. The problem comes when the big tech, big brother, YouTube licensing strikes down on the stream. We can't broadcast too many copyrighted music, but I think the sort of 80s genre would be cool to explore one of these nights, but we'll see. We'll see, folks. We got Chayo. Bring it down with some Eastern vibes. Keep it cool. I thought the song was ending there, but folks, he's bringing it back. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, all right. Yup. Folks, I have a email chain that I like to keep up with my grandfather. Good man, one of the best men I know. But we kind of have the same interests in terms of technology and artificial intelligence and the fun stuff. And we have this email chain going on about AI and discussing the morals behind it. It's all very, very interesting stuff. But I'm currently pondering the sort of innate human strive for right and wrong, chaos and order. And I wonder if those concepts can be taught to AI. Because it's a very human experience. I don't think it can. But hey, we're only in 2019. Perhaps in, 20 years, our idea of AI will be completely different. Another one I find interesting is sort of the innate need that we have to strive for food and reproduction as humans. Almost in terms of animal behavior. Animals want to get to the top of the food chain or stay where they are, but their main goal is to eat and carry on their life. And I wonder if those two goals are found in humans, but also sort of the strive to maybe have fun, maybe experience different things, are also found in humans. Sort of the consciousness of an individual. Folks, we got hands free. Thanks for joining, Suf. Good to see you, my friend. I have a theory that when the sun goes down is the most productive hours. And even before the sun comes up, so you're not alone, stuff, man. Late night workers, we're getting the bread, getting at it. Folks, speaking of that, what are you working on right now? I'm writing some emails. Straight chilling. Let me know. Algorithms. I'm gonna admit that does not sound very fun. hang in there, bro. I'm rooting for you to simplify those algorithms. You got this. You got this. Folks, it is 11:37 p.m. here on the East Coast, Atlanta. Coming at you live from virtual reality. We got Revel by Smoke Trees. So I'm having this conversation with Gluten-Free VR on Twitter, sort of a press writer for VR. He made a really good tweet. He said, I guess there are 3 types of people in this world. Those who follow the tribe, those who follow the sort of, zeitgeist, follow along with the crowd, those who lead the crowd, and those who leave the crowd. Interesting stuff to ponder, folks. We got Walk. What's good, W-Man37? Good to see you, brother. Folks, it is 11:42 p.m. I swear, the more I do these little live streams, one, the more I enjoy it, but one, the time goes so much faster. We got a few more songs for you lined up, though, folks. Keep it chill.
Koalas spend only 5 hours a day being active and 19 hours a day resting or sleeping.
So, I usually don't like talking about video ideas or project ideas before I do them. I sort of live by the philosophy that the more someone talks about something without putting it into action, the less it's bound to happen. That being said, I'm very excited about this project and I can't keep my mouth sealed. In February, I'm going to attempt to spend 1 week completely inside a virtual reality. Of course, the world record right now being, I think, 32 hours or 48 hours or something. But we'll see. I'm planning to have multiple headsets set up and sort of have the Oculus Go when I'm sleeping and the Vive throughout the day, big screen to work off, and using the HTC Focus with pass-through camera when I need to do the dishes or do some cooking, but I'll eventually be recording it all with some GoPros set up in my apartment. Of course, some handheld cameras to vlog the experience as I slowly ascend to higher levels of consciousness within the headset. It'll be interesting though. We'll see. We'll see. that's probably good advice to check in with a health advisor, but I sort of have a schedule where I'll wake up in the morning and do some working out, whether it be yoga or meditation or boxing in VR for an hour or so, and then I'll stay in the headset, take a shower and cook breakfast through the pass-through camera, and basically what I'll be doing is maintaining my current schedule, but incorporating VR into it so that I never actually leave the headset for the time I'm in it. So hopefully that will keep my health in check. And hopefully it isn't too trying on my mind and my body. What's up, Syndexus? Welcome to the stream. Folks, it is 11:48 p.m. here on the East Coast, Atlanta. Hope you're finding your flow tonight. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping the AR will kind of allow me to not be completely separated from reality for that long. It'll be interesting. So it would be more of a sight issue. So my immediate thought is I'm hoping if I spend at least, I want to say 2 to 3 hours closing my eyes and sort of meditating within the headset with my eyes closed, and accounting for the 7-8 hours of sleep, my eyes will be able to sort of take a break from having screens an inch from my face. As for the shower, what I'm doing is creating sort of a shower head cap for the headset itself, so that no water can get in the top, almost like an umbrella that branches down. It'll be kind of fun to see if it actually works. I totally feel it, Debbie, man. It's a project that has, I think, just the right amount of crazy in it to make it exciting. Just enough sort of excitement that I'm looking forward to it, but yeah, it'll be interesting, man. I would imagine an optometrist would certainly say, do not do this, Jack. 100%. Do not spend a week in virtual reality. But that's what excites me about it. Maybe I'm drawn too close to the fire, but we'll see. At least it'll create maybe an interesting video. I'll definitely be sure to put GoPros around and even live stream here a couple times on the flow, of course. And what I'm most looking forward to is kind of being in my normal environment, but also outside of my normal environment, and what those thoughts may arise, like what I'll be thinking of when I'm on day 3 of not seeing the outside world except through a camera. That's what really interests me about the project. But I have a good couple weeks to plan for it, and I may just reach out to an optometrist or something. We'll see. We'll see. Folks, we got one more song for you tonight. We got Ghost Train Haze. What is your biggest regret in life?
Living.
Not doing better in my studies.
Running away after I hit that pedestrian.
Folks,
Not getting enough Robux.
There's a Mitsubishi Lancer that I no longer own, and an old lady that
folks, I was not expecting to premiere this early, but I've gotten word from the producers. I've gotten word from the producers that we do have the green light. Folks, exclusive in-stream premiere of a new video we've been working on. Yesterday I went around in VR chat and I just asked people what their biggest regret in life is. And some of the folks, they gave some honest answers, and others, just fucked around as you do in VR chat. But I edited it together today, and I want to play it for you guys. Last little bit of the night. Hope you enjoy. What is your biggest regret in life?
Living.
Not doing better in my studies.
running away after I hit that pedestrian.
Not getting enough Robux.
There's a Mitsubishi Lancer that I no longer own, and an old lady that I don't know.
Probably pouring Honey Nut Cheerios with not quite enough milk, just enough to make it soggy and gross. Yeah, like when you grab the milk and you shake it and you're like, yeah, there's enough in here, and then you pour it on and it's not enough.
I don't have many regrets at all, but my most recent regret that I can think of is not turning in this one assignment on time. Because if so, I would have had a B instead of C.
When I was a kid, I almost dei o primeiro beijo.
Right now, I have a C, but it's a 79
joining the military. While I was in, I highly regretted it. But now that I'm done, the benefits are paying off.
Back in 09, I drank Coca-Cola.
I was the infantry, so it was mainly a lot of physical work. It was mentally tough.
And because of that, my mom's gonna kill me. She's gonna take away my headset. She's gonna take away my computer, my games.
You didn't have a lot of free time. You know, you didn't have enough to like. You didn't have enough time to like, especially in my job. I didn't have enough time to actually like go out and do things.
It was my semester grade, which colleges look at as accept.
Yeah, like right now I'm out, so you know my college is paid for. The VA also pays me a monthly housing allowance, so I can like actually, so I don't have to worry about employment. I can focus on school.
Joining this game.
I guess my biggest regret in life is maybe not spending more time with my mom. Well, like my mom, she was always a little weird. Like in life, she was always a little weird. But like every year near my birthday, she would make tradefuls of gingerbread cookies and pass them out to my classmates with like a handwritten card to like thank them for being my friend, which it was like okay. Like she still loved me a lot. Like if you stepped into our house, you would find our walls plastered top to bottom with every piece of shitty art school that I had ever done, you know? It would get to the point where I would just throw my creations away before getting home because I didn't want her to like just knack another shitty art on the wall. And the strangest thing about my mom though is that like she talked to our trees and like she even named them. There was Daphne the lemon tree, you know, Carl the pomegranate tree, Joseph the oak. The oak was bigger than a sapling, but it was still far from a mature tree, and sometimes I would even find her in the backyard having full-blown one-sided conversations with the trees. And one day I told her that, you know, that was talking to trees like that was a little bit weird, and she said that, you know, she said, hey, I mean, they need to feel loved, you know, and then she would just wait until I'd get back into the house before continuing the conversation where she left off. And sometimes she would even insist that we dress up in our nicest clothing and pose by the trees so she could take pictures of us with like her timer operated camera. And I always knew she was far from a normal mother, but honestly all we had was each other, and she did give me all the affection a mother could give. But when I moved out for college, I made sure to stay close because I really couldn't bear to leave her alone, and I told her this one day and she kissed my forehead like lovingly, and she told me that it was okay because she had Carl, Daphne, and Joseph to keep her company. As I grew older, I saw less and less of her, you know, like work, friends, and like a love life took more of my time, and I only got to see her like maybe once every 2 weeks or so. And one night I was at the bar with my friend actually, and that's when I got the call that my mother died. She had a stroke, and our neighbor spotted her through the fence, sprawled on the ground by the trees. And like a few days later, the funerals happened, and only a few family members and friends showed up, but that was fine. It was always mostly just me and her, like I said. And she was cremated shortly after the ceremony, and I took her urn home with me. And in her will, she only had one request of me, and that was that I continue to take care of and talk to the trees. And I mean, I took care of them for sure, but I really couldn't bring myself to talk to plant life, you know? And one day I finally got the courage to go like through her stuff in her room, and I found an envelope in her desk with a cache of papers inside. And I looked through them, and I was pretty shook at what I found. There were 3 stillborn death certificates for a baby Joseph, baby Carl, and baby Daphne. And like I had never known that I had siblings, and I'd never seen any urns before, but that day I understood where she had buried their remains, and I understood why she spoke to the trees. And yeah, ever since I take her last wish very seriously, and I talk to the trees. And recently I actually even planted a new one for my mother.
What is your biggest regret in life?
Not fucking that thing.
Folks, you gotta love VR chat. Anyways, that's coming out tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining the flow. It's been good chilling with you. It's been good chatting. Thanks, Indexus. Thanks, Soft. Thanks, W-Man. Anyways, guys, I will see you live from virtual reality.